Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you guys step by step how I did this transition video. In the end, I'm going to add 3 important tips on how you can make your reels and your transition or your TikToks seamless. But before we start, my name is Marco Andre Silva. I'm a creator from Switzerland. I got 3 million on TikTok and 580k on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. Here we go. Step number 1 is you put your phone on a tripod or your camera on a tripod and you leave it still. Don't move it. Doesn't matter if you want to check it on the stand or the tripod, but don't move it. This is the most important so the transition keeps clean. I see a lot of people always grabbing their phones and looking at it and putting it back on the stand. This doesn't work. Choose your frame, put your first outfit on, you play the song that you want to transition in, and you start recording. You go into position, you do an intro, and then when you got your final position where you end it, that's when you leave a mark. Either you got some stickers in your pocket, or as I do it, I leave my slippers there. Then the next thing I do is I go change, I start recording again, I get into the same positions my slippers are, and I start the end of the movement. Important is, you never just do the landing or the end of the movement. You always do the full movement. This is really important to make it easier to cut. Do it several times because when you edit, you can choose, and some are more cleaner, some are less cleaner, so it's always good if you have more footage to try out, all right? That's it from the recording. Now comes the magic with editing. What I use for editing is InShot on my mobile phone. I almost do every video on my mobile phones. For all the people telling you, you need a professional app, you don't. Alright, you just need to know how to use it. First of all, you take a first clip, you choose what beginning you want to, which one you like more, which one you feel confident about, and you cut it until to the point you want to transition. Alright? So after you did that, you take the second part. You go through your footage, you look for which part do you like, you cut those out, you put them together, and most important is, when you cut, don't cut in the end or in the beginning of the movement, always cut in the middle of the movement. Because for the eye, when something goes fast, you can cut into that, but you can't cut the transition when you're already almost steady, because that you can see the transition. It makes it harder to be clean. So as you see here, I cut it together, and from now on, you can choose what footage and what scenes you want, just add them up, and that's about it. That's how I cut this video together. And now comes the 3 tips to make your transitions even better than others. Before I tell you that, don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. I would really appreciate it. So, first tip is speed ramping. I took 2 seconds of the ending before the end position and I speed it up. The same goes for the start of the next clip. I speed it up and then I go into slow motion. So it's like a fast, slow movement, all right? Try out speed ramping. I'm telling you guys, it would always work better. The next tip is, like I already said, try to cut in the middle of a transition. Because most people cut at the end. Most people want their landing position to be the cut. But if you do the speed ramping like I said before, cut in the middle of the movement. Tip number 3, use this app. It's called VideoLeap. Do keyframing. You can use VideoLeap, you can zoom in, and you can change around, and that makes your video more lively, and the people will probably watch it to the end. So I hope this video helped. I'm excited to see all your transitions. If you guys have any help, drop me a DM on Instagram or TikTok. I'm always here to help, and I'm gonna come back with the next transition video. Enjoy it and see you around.